Okay, let's talk about what a musical interval is. A musical interval is a distance between notes. So any kind of interval means the distance between something. But the interval between this note and this note is a half step. The interval between this note and this note is a step. The interval between this note and this note is a third. 1, 2, 3. I'm counting whole steps. Whole steps. If I go from this note to this note, it's a fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and an eighth. An eighth is also called an octave. An eighth and octave. Also, this note and this note, it's the same note. We could call that unison. They're the same note. All right, let's do a little practicing. I'm going to play an interval, and I want you to guess what the interval is before I say it. It's a fourth. That's a sixth. A third. Don't forget, you should try to say it out loud before I do. A second. A fifth. A seventh. A fourth. An octave. Okay, I'm going to do it again, and I want you to challenge yourself by trying to identify it just by the sound. So here's this, try listening this time when I tell you what they are, and not looking. This is a second. Just listen to what it sounds like. It's very close together. That's a second, okay? This is a third. Listen to what a third sounds like. It sounds nice. That's the sound we like. When you hear that, you know it's a third. A fourth is the beginning of Here Comes the Bride. So if you hear that, you'll know it's a fourth. A fifth. It's the beginning of Superman. Dum, dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. If you hear that, you know it's Superman theme. That's a fifth. A sixth sounds really nice also. It sounds really good to our ear. It has that sweet tone. Seventh is kind of clashy, right? And an octave sounds like the same thing but high. Okay, now close your eyes and challenge yourself to be able to name it just by the sound, but if you need to peek, go ahead because this is just practice. Okay, ready? Try to name it before I do with your eyes shut. That was a fifth. That's a second. That's a third. That's a seventh. Remember, this is hard. We need to practice, so just keep trying, and if you need to rewind and try again, do it again. Challenge yourself. That's a fourth. That's a sixth. That's a third. That's an eighth or an octave. That's a fifth. That's a second. That's a sixth. Okay, make sure you rewind, practice until you feel like you got a pretty good handle on it. Thanks.